Tonight we are going to take a taste of the hydroponic tomatoes that have been growing in the Dutch buckets all summer. On the right we have the boxcar willies, and on the left we have the big red tomatoes that are supposed to be big red heirlooms that turned out to be long weird paste tomatoes, either by mistake or by mutation. Unknown. Either way, these are good looking tomatoes. The question is, do they taste good? I think people associate hydroponic tomatoes a lot of the time with stuff you get from the store in the wintertime, which is probably true, and those are usually bred for shipping and not necessarily taste. So these are heirloom tomatoes, so they've got a little bit more of character, so to speak. Question is, do these that you grow yourself hydroponically taste good? I'm not going to say whether or not they taste better or worse than the soil-grown tomatoes. We're just going to cut them open and taste them and see if they are worth your time and while to grow, if you cannot grow them in soil. So, here we go. Alright, here are the tomatoes. Here we have the boxcar willie, the lemon boy, the mutant big red, and the DX52 hybrid. This is an heirloom, supposed to be an heirloom, and lemon boy, I think a lemon boy is a hybrid. These two are grown in soil. These two are grown in hydroponics. See if you can keep track of them. Now, the absolute baseline is a Subway sandwich shop tomato. Now, for those of you that are not in the United States, Subway sandwich is probably around the world, I don't know. But it has they managed to find the greenest, whitest tomatoes, even in the height of tomato season, to put on the sandwiches. They're the worst. They're the worst. They have no flavor. They're hard. They're indescribable. So that's the absolute worst baseline. Up from there is a store-bought tomato during tomato season. Those are okay. They don't have a lot of flavor to them. They're usually hard because they're bred for shipping as opposed to taste. And then up from there is, a tomato that you grow yourself, which is the top of the line. You can't get anything better out of your garden than a tomato you grow yourself. So, here we go. Yes, I know this will dull my knife to cut on the ceramic, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, first, let's go with the hydroponic ones first. See this? It's a paste tomato. I don't know what it's not supposed to look like this, but we'll try it anyway. So, big red, boxcar willie. Now that is a good looking tomato. You see that? A lot of flesh, not as many seeds. DX52. Look at that. The flavor's got nowhere to hide. The flavor has nowhere to hide in that. And the lemon boy. Lemon boy. I forgot a fork, so we're going to use my hands. Let's try the big red first. It's a fine tomato. Sorry, this is the boxcar willie, and it is incredible. It has good taste. The skin's not too thick. It's got mild acidity. Fantastic. And for the DX52, the DX52 is noticeably sweeter. It's a good tomato. The skin on the DX52 is thicker, but I do like the sweetness of the taste. Now this one was grown in soil, this one was grown hydroponically. They're both amazing. Lemon boy. That's a good tomato too. And this weird one, I don't know. I don't think this one's meant to be eaten fresh. It's not that good. And I don't know if it's because it's a mutant tomato or if it's just really not that good of a tomato. So, the conclusion, my favorite one is the boxcar willie. And that is a fine looking tomato. See that? I could eat this tomato all night. With or without salt. Better with salt. So there you go. You're gonna have to take my word for it. But these tomatoes are amazing. Hydroponic tomatoes taste great. If you're comparing the hydroponic tomatoes that you've gotten from the store to other soils that you've grown or other tomatoes you've grown yourself in the soil, that's not a fair comparison. Store-bought tomatoes will never compare to a tomato that you picked literally minutes ago from your garden. So, if you don't have the opportunity to grow in soil, do not fear growing hydroponically. They will taste amazing. So, good luck, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.